Hey, well, good morning, everybody. It is Fruitful Fridays with Tony Spandrio. Hey, hope everybody's doing fantastic today. It's Friday. Yeah, Friday. Yay! Got the big weekend coming up, got big Super Bowl coming up. Hey, so everybody coming on, again, if you could reach out to us today, let us know where are you from? Let me know where you're from today, okay? Um, let me know your city and state and where you're at. That would be awesome. So far, we got a few people joining in here for Fruitful Friday, and we're gonna, talk about some successes and some things about, just being, grateful for what we've got and to get in and get things going. So again, as you're coming on this morning, if you would please let me know city and state and where you're from. I'm seeing some familiar faces already. Thanks for joining in, everybody, and really do appreciate it. So as usual, every Friday morning at 9 a.m., I have Fruitful Fridays, and I love sharing everybody's successes. In fact, if many of you are jumping on the call today and you would like to share, any success that you had this week, would like to see that we keep it positive, and that would be, really super awesome. Would appreciate that. And that's what it's all about. I don't want to dwell on, the negative stuff. We all deal with that. I understand that. But, to keep our heads straight, to keep things going, I think it would really be awesome that we could, really talk about a lot of positive things today. I got some things to share from other folks that have had some great successes this week, and I think that's important for us to hear. So far, Mike Soaps from Greedy, Colorado, welcome. Great to see you. Chris Von Bank, how is it in Minnesota, Chris? I heard yesterday it was like 62 below, I think, with the wind chill. So hopefully it's warmed up there a little bit. Tessa, thanks for joining in. Got some people joining in again. If you could let us know where you're from, city and state, that's awesome. I would appreciate that. So typically, what I'm doing, just to kind of recap on things, is on Mondays, it's Motivational Mondays, 9 a.m. Mountain Time. Wednesdays, Opportunity Zones Wednesday at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. Thursdays, Tactical Thursdays, 9 a.m. Mountain Time. And then today, obviously, Fruitful Fridays. Really want to share a lot of joy going into the weekend, a lot of positive attitudes going into the weekend, okay? So, Chris, a high of 22 today. Woohoo! Heat wave. Yes. That's awesome. That's awesome. Do appreciate it. Again, as you guys are coming on board, please let me know where you're from. Put in city and state. That would be awesome. Like to know where everybody's coming from today. So let's get jumping into Fruitful Fridays. So one of the things that I think is really important for that everybody needs to do is obviously is sit down and set your goals for 2019. Now, hopefully many of you have already done that. And there needs to be some purpose to setting your goals because every week we want to be able to talk about our successes. Tessa from Arvada, Colorado, thanks for joining in. Great to have you. Got some more folks getting on here today. Fantastic. Love seeing everybody coming on today. Thanks very much. Do me a favor, if you can, give me some thumbs up. If you think that we're doing good here today, would appreciate all the likes that we're doing here. The other thing, guys, is that if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, go out to YouTube, do a search for Tony Spandrio, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm putting up all of these recordings that we have every week. We're just going to keep building, just keep building. And guys, get out there and do subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? So anyway, I think it's really important that you create your goals and set them up. Now, every week, I don't care how small that goal might be. If it's a goal that you accomplished, you got to celebrate. You got to get out and celebrate these goals, okay? It's really important to keep yourself pumped up. And I know it's hard. Sometimes we have a really bad week. I get that. But you got to get over that and you got to stay positive. And I think one of the things to even consider is find yourself an accountability coach, somebody that's just going to kind of hold you and keep you kind of straight and on the straight path and going, okay? I think that would really be, important. Again, good morning, everybody. As you guys are coming on, please reach out, let us know, let me know where you're from. Good morning, Tessa. Yes, glad to see you. It looks like you've been very active out there and doing a lot of great things. So glad that you could join us this morning. So anyway, let's make certain that we're keeping a positive attitude here, and let's make certain that we've set our goals. And like I said, sometimes we do have to be held accountable. Even myself, I've got an accountability coach, and I think it's important. I need to be held accountable for the things that I've said that I'm going to accomplish in 2019. Now, these goals could be goals that could be little goals each week, each month, and then, a major goal for the to the end of the year or something. And I think it's important that, we have to remind ourselves, that we are worthy, we are great in what we want to do. But, it's not all about, about that. I think it's about you. I think it's really important here about you. Good morning, Johanna. Thanks for joining in. Again, if you guys can let us know where you're from, city and state, that would be that'd be awesome. So anyway, I'd like to share a couple of goals that, and good things that have come across to some folks that reached out to me this week. And I love sharing your goals. I think it's really awesome. I like other people to be able to know that, these people, no matter how small it was, I don't care if your goal was to get to Starbucks for a cup of coffee and you accomplish that goal. It's a little step, but it's a step in the right direction. And that's what's important, okay? So let's see a little bit of fruitfulness for this week. Daniel came in and he told me, he says that he had beat out 4 others to get my second buyer real estate client this year under contract. So that means that's your second buyer that you've been able to go out, Daniel, and get them under contract on a house. We were not the highest and best. In fact, we were the lowest price, but with the best terms. Aha! There you go, the best terms. And it was the terms that won that deal. And that's fantastic, and thinking about your goals. And when you're out doing real estate and you're looking for things, sometimes it's how you present yourself, the terms that you present yourself. Maybe you're even out looking for a new job. It doesn't have to necessarily be real estate, but thinking about your terms and thinking about how you're presenting yourself, I think is going to be pretty darn important. And sometimes, yeah, it absolutely, it absolutely puts that out there in the forefront. And people look at that a lot better. So great accomplishment, Daniel. That's awesome. I know Daniel is one of my accountability students, and we do meet every 2 weeks, and we're there to keep on track to make certain that, yep, hey, I'm going to be held accountable for my goals for this year. So good job, Daniel. All right, next one, Tessa. Tessa indicated buying another property for a buy and hold, two rental units. Well, Tessa, that's fantastic. I would love to know and hear from you is what was your goal for this year, for 2019? Were you planning on trying to buy at least 2 rentals by, maybe January, February, March? And that's one thing to be certain. When you're setting your goals and we're wanting to see that we're going to meet that, I think it's really important that gives ourselves some timelines. And let's just use this as an example. You want to buy 4 rental properties that you're going to buy and hold for 2019. And the first thing is that you're going to want to set a timeline to know that maybe the first one needs to be done by January, the next one needs to be done by March, maybe June. And then what is it that you're going to do to acquire those? How are you going to find those rental properties? So I think that's kind of key. But Tessa, congratulations. Got another buy and hold property. Fantastic. Passive income. Woohoo. Yes. Awesome. Good job. All right. The next one, Luann. Signed a contract with my largest company ever. That's fantastic. That's really awesome. Again, hope that was a goal for you earlier on this year. A great job, Luann. Fantastic. And then Shannon. So Shannon Flynn wrote in and she says, monthly marketing email went out. Well, again, That's super fantastic. When we're out there and we're looking at doing marketing, and especially within the real estate realm of things, right? We're trying to figure out all the different avenues of how to market. And obviously, we can be marketing on social media. We can be marketing with mailing out letters and postcards. And we could be doing it via email too, and doing email blasts and sending those things out. So monthly marketing, getting that out, that's awesome. Again, Shannon, one of the things to think about here is, what is your goal? Is it that goal every month? How many? How many times are you going to send it out? And then checking your responses and seeing what you're getting back. So that's a fantastic. Good job. Good job. Well, guys, so, this is kind of what it's all about. I want to be able to share everybody's wealth and have a lot of positive, thoughts going into today's recording and what we're doing, and sharing the love, and getting it out there. Okay, so let's make certain that we have a great week coming up, and I guess I would like to go ahead and think back today, and I'd like to share maybe something really, really positive. Is that I was really grateful that this week on a fix and flip house that we're working on, that I have a little Hispanic gentleman that is working for me, doing a lot of demo work. And, I am actually, very grateful for him. And we had a certain goal this week to get accomplished. Now, my big thing is when I'm doing flips is to try to get things done in a very, quick time. And we did. I mean, we're at about 98% accomplished within about 4 to 5 days of turning this flip. And that was a fantastic, goal for this week that we've gotten that done. So moving on and saying, okay, what we got going on this weekend and what do we have going on next week. I think another great goal that we accomplished was my mastermind group. We had a really super great meeting on Monday, and everybody had some great accomplishments in the mastermind group that we all shared with one another. So that was also fantastic. So guys, again, always trying to keep this short. Really appreciate everybody joining me today. Again, be here Monday for Motivational Monday. Going to have a great motivation series coming up on Monday. Wednesday, we're going to be continuing on the Opportunity Zones Wednesday. Now, also, guys, for those of you that have been on my my series here and what we're doing, be on the lookout this weekend for an email from me. We have an upcoming webinar that's going to be about an hour long in the month of February. And we're going to be talking about the opportunity zones, and we're going to get into it. It's going to be about an hour long. Going to have a lot of great content for you to be able to understand, what we're doing there. Tactical Thursdays, next Thursday, we're going to get into now the whole process of on a fix and flip. Now, this last Thursday, a lot of great content, had a lot of great response back about the information that I had given you guys, and that was just for the first day at the title company. So can you imagine that what we got to talk about as we're going on is going to be absolutely phenomenal for you. So again, I do appreciate everybody joining in. Now, keep in mind, one, I'd like you to go to my YouTube site, register, subscribe to my YouTube channels so you can see all of these, okay? Next is reach out to me. If you would like an accountability coach to help you and get you on track and stay on track for 2019, reach out and get a hold of me. Just private message me, or you can visit my website, which is www.cashflowessentials.com, and you can reach out to me there, and also let me know if you have some interest, and we can chat about that, okay? Listen, I want you guys to make it a phenomenal weekend. I'm not going to say go Patriots and go Rams, but hey, I think it's going to be a pretty good Super Bowl for those of you that like to enjoy watching the Super Bowl. So get out there, kill it this weekend, have a great weekend, enjoy family and friends, keep a positive attitude, stay pumped. I really enjoy visiting with you guys here. Take care, and we'll see you 9 a.m. Monday for Motivational Mondays. Take care.